Alright guys, today we have some brand new details on WWE 2K15 courtesy of Game Informer, who attended yesterday's 2K briefing, so I'll link you to the article in the description if you want to read it, but I'm going to run through some of the main confirmations that they revealed. First up, the article confirms that visual concepts have a much bigger role in this year's game, and that they've brought in the scanning technology that they used in the NBA games, with the team attending various WWE shows and scanning in 90% of the in-game roster. The article also notes that footage of Hogan being scanned was also shown, but so far we've only seen a render for his classic model, so there's still a chance we may get an up-to-date Hogan included. To show off the power of this technology, they also showed some side-by-side comparisons of the models with their real-life counterparts, with comparisons shown of John Cena, AJ Lee and Daniel Bryan, with the article also noting that the hair, skin, faces and ring gear are all majorly updated. On top of that, because the rig that they used to scan the superstars has cameras all around the head, they've scanned in various facial expressions to incorporate into the game and showed off these with a John Cena demo, so we'll now see the faces of superstars showing lifelike expressions of pain, excitement and exertion. As for the gameplay, there wasn't any shown at the briefing, so the article does not have any details on any of those changes, but they do reveal that the new mocap studio has a WWE ring set up in it, which is set to result in 5 times the number of animations in 2K14, and the article confirms that the cut-off date for inclusion in this year's game is now a few months later, so if someone debuted after WrestleMania this year, like Bo Dallas or Adam Rose, then there's a much better chance that they will make it into this year's game. Finally, some of the best news relates to the complete overhaul of the game's audio, with again 5 times the sound of last year's game, and Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole recording commentary together for the first time this year instead of recording lines separately, meaning we'll actually hear them discuss what's happening in the match this year, which is much more natural and should make a huge difference, especially when you compare it to what we currently have, as Michael Cole asks King what he thinks is going to happen in a match, and then King randomly gives one-line comments that generally don't make a lot of sense. So this time around, it'll be great to actually hear them talking between each other like the commentary teams do in the likes of NBA and FIFA. As for how much audio they've recorded, the article notes that there is 30 to 35 hours of commentary per announcer to keep things fresh and prevent hearing constant repeats, which is an insane amount, and it should really freshen things up. There is no mention of JBL though, so I'm guessing we'll just have a 2-man announced team for Raw, but I'm fine with that considering the amount of new audio that they have recorded, and I think it would have been a lot harder for them to bring in a 3rd man anyway, so I'm glad that they've stuck with King and Cole. And that is everything on the game so far. The article does say 2K aren't revealing the theme of this year's game, so we'll have to wait for that, but we do know some of this year's roster, which includes John Cena, Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Roman Reigns and AJ Lee, alongside the classic Hulk Hogan and possibly the Ultimate Warrior, because his render was shown at the beginning of a teaser video at the 2K booth with an in memory of message, which I think is a really nice touch. And if you want to see that, the official E3 channel has some off-screen footage of that teaser trailer, so check out the link in the description for that, and let me know what you think of the news in the comments. Hopefully we'll see some of the comparisons that the article talked about tomorrow, so until next time, I'll catch you later.